Hi friends, I wanted to read a book called Scribble Stones. It's a book about rocks. So let's dive in. I can get to the right page. Alright, here we go. Look at all those rocks. They all have eyes on them. This story is about one happy stone who is gray and round and rarely alone. He lived with the others all stacked in a pile and waited calmly with a large, friendly smile. So he's a happy rock who is placed in a stack with all of these other rocks. Each stone had a purpose, but it wasn't known yet. Some would be landscaping, and some a stone pet. There were so many things that the stone could be, the hardest part was just waiting to see. Stone knew that his purpose would brighten someone's day. He just wasn't sure how or in what kind of way. He imagined the things that he might soon become as he watched all the stones get picked one by one. But his happy face slowly turned to a frown as he watched the tall pile start to dwindle down. And although he was worried, he tried not to care until it was clear he was the last one there. Look how sad his face is. So the rock pile started really, really tall, and then it kind of started slowly dwindling down. And he's all alone by himself. So he wasn't happy anymore. Then it finally happened. Stone was quickly picked up. He was placed on a desk next to a very large cup. His smile kind of came back. As Stone looked around, he thought, "This is so great." But he soon discovered he was a dull paperweight. I'm supposed to bring happiness, not hold papers still. There must be a mistake. This just can't be my skill. He was put on a desk, and all he does is he weighs down papers. So his happy face kind of turned to a frown again. Poor rock. Then, all of a sudden, a splatter flew high, and then some bright scribbles came wiggling by. They were headed right toward the short paper stack, and they filled up the paper on the front and the back. Look, it's color, and there's scribbles, and they're coming to see the gray stone. He kind of looks worried. They were all making art. It was happening so fast. Stone feared that the paper would simply not last. All of the color stones started putting color on each one of the papers, and then the paper started disappearing. And Stone, gray stone, sat on top of the papers so they wouldn't fly away. He couldn't believe just how much the pile grew. Then he heard a small cry from the fun splatter crew. We know that this pile was getting too tall. There is no more paper. We have used it all. The Scribbles all cried. They now saw it too. This is a disaster! Oh, what will we do? They're all sad because they don't have any more paper to scribble on. But this rock is kind of happy because his job is to hold the paper down so it doesn't blow away. Stone didn't want the Scribbles to cry, so he thought of something that they all could try. He slowly rolled down the very large pile, and he said, I know how to make you all smile. I know I'm not paper, but I like art too. Do you think you could spare one red, yellow, and blue? They loved the idea and could not wait to start. Scribble began making a happiness heart. Splatter then painted some pale baby blue. Another Scribble added a sunny gold hue. Look, they're starting to paint on the rock. It didn't take long before more stones showed up, and soon the line grew behind the large red cup. They're all waiting in line because they want color on them. It was a gray, brown rock, and now they're putting splatter color on it. To Stone's surprise, he was picked up once more. He had never heard of this happening before. More art was added as he was on his way to become a small gift to brighten someone's day. Nearby, another Stone's journey had begun. He was spreading such happiness and having great fun. Every time he traveled, someone added their part. Sometimes just a scribble, and sometimes fancy art. Ooh, look at that. With each new layer, there was a story to share, and soon Scribble Stone was seen everywhere. They traveled the planet. It was quite an event, bringing happiness and fun wherever he went. He's traveling the world, putting smile on people's faces. Now thousands of stones inspire creativity each day, all because of a paperweight with a will and a way. Look at all of those colorful stones. And he's got a smile back on his face. So he's no longer a sad, gray, brown stone. He's a colorful stone now. In your packet that I sent home this week, you're gonna find a stone or a rock that looks like this. It's brown. It doesn't have any color to it. It's gray. It's a sad looking rock. I want you to paint your rock like Stone. Look, he has all these friends and they have smiley faces and color. There's red and blue and purple and green all over the rocks. And once they painted the rock, then they went and they put it in the flower bed. Maybe it's your neighbor's flower bed. Maybe it's your mom's flower pot. You place the rock inside, down in the dirt, and somebody's gonna walk by and they're gonna see this colorful rock, and it's gonna bring a smile to their face. It's gonna bring happiness. So that's what I want you to do with your rock this week. I want you to paint it. I have a few rocks that Chloe painted. Do you wanna see? All right. Let's see. Here's a rock. She painted a rainbow. And on it she put, "Be a rainbow in someone else's cloud." So there's the cloud, and she painted purple and blue and green and yellow. She made a rainbow. And she went and she put it in the flower bed. So when I go outside and I'm watering my flowers, I see her painted rock, and it brings a smile to my face. You want to see another one? This one says, you can move mountains. Do you see? She wrote, you can move mountains, and she painted the top of it has snow on it. And then she's got little flowers that she painted on the bottom of the rock. And this one brings a smile to my face too. All right, I've got one more that she painted. This one says, create. I want you to take your rock and I want you to go and I want you to create something beautiful on your rock. Put a smile on your mom and dad's face. Put a smile on your neighbor's face if you put it in their garden or their flower bed. And I would love to see your creation. Have mom or dad take a picture of you with your painted rock. Okay? I love you guys. Have fun with this. Bye.